light hums a sleepy tune as shadows dance beneath the moon. Another week has come undone, and I'm right here where I belong. My work is done. The air is crisp, the stars are bright, a canvas spread across the night. My weary soul begins to mend with simple joys, the perfect blend. Emberglow Latte, warm and deep, secrets that the embers keep. Swirling smoke, a gentle haze lost in this tranquil golden maze. Emberglow Latte in my hand, peace descends across the land. A quiet whisper, soft and low, letting go, letting go. The fire crackles low and slow, a gentle rhythm to and fro. Thoughts like embers start to fade. In this oasis I've made a trade. Traded worries for a sigh. Beneath the vast and endless sky. No need to rush, no need to strive. Just presence here to feel alive. Emberglow Latte, warm and deep, secrets that the embers keep. Swirling smoke, a gentle haze lost in this tranquil golden maze. Emberglow Latte in my hand, peace descends across the land. A quiet whisper, soft and low, letting go, letting go, letting go. The coffee's aroma fills the air, a fragrant blanket beyond compare. Each sip a comfort, warm and true, washing over me and you. The silence speaks 1,000 words, more profound than any burst. Just the crackle, then the breeze, carrying whispers through the trees. Emberglow Latte, warm and deep, secrets that the embers keep. Swirling smoke, a gentle haze lost in this tranquil golden maze. Emberglow Latte in my hand, peace descends across the land. A quiet whisper, soft and low, letting go, letting go, letting go. The fire fades to embers golden red, a gentle breath and off to bed. Tomorrow's dawn will bring new light, but for tonight all is right. Sounds of a bonfire fading, a contented sigh. On Each bitter note reminding me where I went wrong. The mountain sleeps, a blanket of white and gray, as all the fragile hopes begin to drift away. My breath turns to mist, a silent fading cloud, lost in the stillness of this winter shroud. A single fire burns, a lonely steady gleam, the only warmth within this waking dream. I'm standing here, a statue made of stone, a weary heart I thought I'd always own. My hands are numb, my fingers feel no touch. I've been alone too long, I've felt too much. There's a kind of heat that radiates from fire, a silent promise of a warm desire. I move a little closer just to feel the glow, a gentle comfort in the falling snow. My spirit is a fortress, cold and hard and deep, a solemn vow that I've sworn to keep. But something in the quiet starts to stir, a gentle pull, a soft and welcome blur. The fire calls me with a hungry yearning sound, to let my walls fall down on this hollow ground. The chill inside me starts to break apart, a flicker of a feeling in my guarded heart. And the ice begins to crack, to shatter and to break, for all the hidden feelings, for goodness sake. My frozen spirit starts to find its flow, as the warmth of the fire makes the darkness go. The heat is rising, a sacred golden ray, to melt the cold and cast the pain away. It burns away the sadness that I keep, and finally my soul can start to leave. I am thawing, breathing, coming back to life, escaping all this sorrow, all this inner strife. The warmth creeps slowly up my weary bones, a silent music played in gentle tones. The memories, they rise in plumes of smoke, from all the fragile vows I thought I'd broke. No need for words, no need to understand, just the soft comfort held within my hand. The wind still sings, but now it feels so kind, leaving all the bitter emptiness behind. A sense of lightness, a feeling I have craved. My broken spirit finally saved. starts to grow, and one by one the others follow suit. A sacred freedom down to the deepest root. The pain is washing out, a gentle healing rain, washing away the memory of the strain. This gentle fire is all the help I need to plant a new and hopeful silent seed. And the ice begins to crack, to shatter and to break, for all the hidden feelings, for goodness sake. My frozen spirit starts to find its flow, as the warmth of the fire makes the darkness go. The heat is rising, a sacred golden ray, to melt the cold and cast the pain away. It burns away the sadness that I keep, and finally my soul can start to leave. Frozen breath hangs in the air tonight. Stars like diamonds, cold and oh so bright. Lost in shadows, wandering alone, till a flicker pulled me from the unknown. Campfire glow, a circle in the dark, a haven calling, leaving its own mark. You were there, a silhouette so kind, an offer-spoken warmth I hope to find. Shared embers dancing in the breeze, warmth you offer put my heart at ease. Thank you for the heat, the gentle giving hand, a winter solace in this frozen land. Icy fingers numb down to the bone, your kindness melted a seed that's newly sown. I saw a flick of hope within your eyes, a silent knowing beyond simple ties. The flames they crackle, stories in the light, sharing silence in this still cold night. Your warm hand reaching offer without a plea, a simple gesture meant so much to me. Share the gentle giving hand, a winter solace in this frozen land. Sound of laughter, soft and warm, crackling campfire fades slowly. The memory of your warm hand I'll never forget. Thank you, my savior. The city hums its late night weary tune under the pale and unfamiliar moon. Another autumn, another season fades within this maze of concrete and of shades. The air is cool, but a different kind of chill, not the old kind that could stand so perfectly still. I'm sitting here, a stranger on a seat, my memories a bittersweet retreat. A single fire burns a lonely golden glow from embers that have nowhere left to go. The wood begins to catch a patient slow release, and then it happens, bringing a moment of peace. A gentle current carries on the breeze, the unmistakable scent of burning leaves. It smells like home, like stories old and deep, a sudden promise that my heart can keep. A mix of crisp air and the wood smoke's trace that carries me back to a distant place. The perfume of us meant so sweet and slight echoes the garden in the fading light, and the smoke ascends a silent fading guide to all the distant memories I hide. I close my eyes and I can hear it now, that nostalgic voice, a whispered silent vow. The fire burns a beacon warm and bright, bringing my hometown back to me tonight. The warmth reminds me nothing is truly lost, only a journey with a heavy cost. I remember every laugh and every plea under the old cherry blossom tree. The sound of water in the passing stream, a perfect moment in a waking dream. The little shops, the people that I knew, the endless open sky of endless blue. And hear the buildings scrape the starry height, a different story in a different night. But still this end remains so true and real, a fragile touch that only I can feel. fading golden tear reminds me of the reason I am here. To build a future, to find a different way, to step into a brighter new day. But a quiet sadness starts to settle in for all the roads that could have never been. And there's a pain in knowing I can't go back, no turning on this single lonely track. My home is now a ghost within my heart, a faded canvas, a work of art. And the smoke ascends a silent fading guide to all the distant memories I hide. I close my eyes and I can hear it now, that nostalgic voice, a whispered silent vow. The fire burns a beacon warm and bright, bringing my hometown back to me tonight. The warmth reminds me nothing is truly lost, only a journey with a heavy cost. The fire burns, a quiet, soft embrace. The scent remains, filling this empty space. The distant hum, the whispered memory. The sound of a crackling bonfire fades out, replaced by a final, fading subslate of rustling leaves and distant, echoing voices from the past. The air is sharp with the coming of the frost. A quiet moment, nothing is truly lost. The evening settles on the wooden deck, with nothing left to do, nothing left to check. I hold the glass, it feels so cold and true. A mirror for the twilight's fading blue. The fire burns, a steady pulsing beat. A brain. The whiskey swirls as slow and liquid gold. 100 different stories to be told. A rich and earthly scent begins to rise, a fleeting comfort for these tired eyes. The ice is melting, a quiet, gentle sound, as all my worries sink into the ground. The amber glow, it warms me from within. Where do the troubles end? Where does peace begin? The first taste lingers, honey, smoke, and wood. A peaceful sense of knowing it feels good, and the feeling starts. A slow and easy haze. I'm lost inside this beautiful whiskey daze. The whole world softens, edges start to blur. I'm sinking deeper, lost without a stir. The smoke ascends and disappears from sight, and I am one with the all-consuming night. A gentle comfort, a tranquil deep sedation. This quiet moment is my own salvation. The second glass begins its gentle fall, answering the silent, subtle call. The world outside is muted, calm and slow, as a warm and hazy feeling starts to grow. My thoughts, they spiral deep and yet so clear, as all the noise begins to disappear. I see the person that I used to be, and gently let that ghost drift far from me. There is no past, no future, just a now. I take a breath and make a silent vow. flows a gentle golden stream, lost in the fragments of this waking dream. And the feeling starts as slow and easy as I'm lost in. The cool air settles on this familiar hill, a quiet moment standing perfectly still. I see your silhouette against the sky, a nervous feeling as the moments fly. So long it's been a world away and more since we both stood upon this very shore. The city lights are just a distant gleam, and we are caught within this waking dream. I take a breath and hear your gentle sigh. It's good to see you, you say as you walk by. My heart beats fast, a quiet, steady drum, knowing this moment finally has come. We settle down, the silence hangs between, a tapestry of memories rarely seen. You light the fire and sparks begin to leap from all the promises we used to keep. You say it's been a while with a soft smile, and suddenly there is no empty mind. The years just fall away, a gentle breeze, as you ask questions with such perfect ease. We talk of futures and the paths we've known, and all the seeds that we have softly sown. The void between us starts to disappear, and what was once a shadow feels so clear. The stars are watching every single one, as if to celebrate what we've become. The stories pour out, flowing like a stream, a perfect ending to a fading dream. And it feels so good to know you haven't changed. Your laughter's melody still rearranged to fit my soul and all that I've been through. A familiar echo, faithful and so true. This fire burns, a beacon for our souls, and fills the cracks that used to leave us holes. Reunited now under this same sky, with nothing but a single heartfelt sigh. We speak of all the seasons we have missed, the silent pages that were never kissed, the silent struggles and the hidden fights, shared beneath the moon and city lights. You listen closer with a knowing glance, and I find freedom in this second chance. The fire is warm, feels like a soft embrace, a gentle comfort in this sacred place. nothing but a single heartfelt sigh. We make a promise to the gentle wind to never let this precious moment end, to keep the fire burning fierce and bright, and never lose each other in the night. The Milky Way shines down upon our plea, a silent witness for you and for me. The fire dies down, the stars stay lit. The stars are piercing through the deep blue night, a canvas painted in ethereal light. We found this place where whisper secrets hold, a sanctuary, a story to be told. The air is crisp, a whisper on the breeze, rustling the leaves of sleeping ancient trees. I see your silhouette against the flame, and everything feels like it's been rearranged. The distant city hums a muted tune, but here we're bathed beneath the crescent moon. The world outside is just a fading dream, lost in the glow of this tranquil stream. Wrapped in this blanket, soft and worn with time, listening to our thoughts and feelings rhyme. The heart burns a pulsing golden heart, a Wrapped in this blanket, soft and worn with time. Listening to our thoughts and feelings rhyme. Burns a pulsing golden heart. A sacred space where we can play our part. The stars are witnesses to what we share. A language spoken without a single care. This night breeze, but secrets soft and low. As the fire makes us glow. You lean in close and tell me a new secret. A truth you've held, a burden you've been set. And as you speak, the flames rise even higher, kindling a different kind of inner fire. The air grows still as words begin to flow from places deep where only true friends go. The sound of twigs crackling, a steady beat makes this shared moment feel so bittersweet. No judgment, just a listening open ear. The most profound connection, crystal clear. As the hours pass and embers start to die, a gentle sadness starts to pass us by. But knowing we have this to hold and keep, a memory that's buried in us deep. The chill returns, the fire's light is low. But in our hearts, this moment starts to grow. A promise whispered to the silent trees, carried on the fading final breeze. The warmth remains, a gentle The last of summer heat is in the air. A whispered promise that we're almost there. The river's surface holds the moon's soft gleam, a quiet echo of a fading dream. The fireworks have all dissolved to smoke, leaving behind the words we never spoke. But here a fire we've built to keep us warm, a fragile shelter from the coming storm. My heart beats softer now, a steady hum beneath the stillness that has just become. And I can feel your presence next to mine, a silent signal, unspoken sign. Your gaze drifts upward towards the velvet sky, and for a moment I feel you and I, we're caught between the shadows and the light, sharing a silence in the deep night. A gentle breeze begins to dance and play, brushing the strands of hair that go astray. And in that moment all my senses start, a secret rhythm beating in my heart. I watch your profile painted by the glow, the one thing that I want but cannot know. And a single spark shoots up into the air, a fleeting moment beyond all compare. Like my love, so brilliant and so bright, a tiny firework in the endless night. It climbs the darkness, aiming for the stars, a fragile hope to heal these hidden scars. But like this light, I know you're just a view, so close to me, yet untouchable to you. A tiny ember leaps from the wooden log, lost in the silence, swirling endless fog. My breath gets caught inside my throat right now, as I imagine a world where we somehow could stand together, hand in hand and close, where my own feelings wouldn't be a ghost. But you're a universe I'll never reach, a final lesson that the embers teach. This sweet ache in my chest begins to rise, reflected in your deep and quiet eyes. And a single spark shoots up into the air, a fleeting moment beyond all compare. Like my love, so brilliant and so bright, a tiny firework in the endless night. It climbs the darkness, aiming for the stars, and still the lonely fire burns on and on. The sound of sparks dying. The last of autumn's colors have gone dim. A silent promise whispered on the wind's hymn. Quiet night, the air is cold and down. A single lantern's flickering, fading lamp. The ground is wet from a soft recent rain, washing away the moments of old pain. I'm standing here before the hungry flame, whispering a past that I can't quite reclaim. Each breath is heavy with the things I've held. A silent story that my heart has swelled. All the bitter words, the moments I retrace, trapped in the stillness of this lonely place. This empty space, a mirror to my soul, waiting for a feeling to make me whole. I bring a log for every single lie, for every tear that fell beneath the sky. This is the moment I have nothing left to lose. A sacred choice that I alone can choose. I'll take the memories that haunt my head, the words of sorrow that were left unsaid, the tangled roots of fear that hold me fast, all the heavy baggage from my past. I'll let it burn, a glorious golden fire, consuming all that fueled my false desire. Watch the flames climb higher, fierce and bright, a stunning farewell to the fading light. Feel the pain turn to smoke and rise above, a final lesson from a broken love. From this fire I'll find my own release, my broken pieces finally at peace. Watch it become nothing but silent ash, a beautiful ending for a single flash. The fire roars now, a deafening sound, as all the old foundations hit the ground. I see the lies turning to brittle dust, the chains of fear beginning now to rust. The smoke ascends, a whisper of forgetting all the battles I have fought. No room for doubt, no space for old regret. A final answer to the question said. The embers glow a softer, gentle red for all the words that I had left unsaid. I feel a quietness I've never known, a sense of lightness growing on my own. This is the moment of my rebirth, a brand new chapter on this silent earth. The woman I was is nothing but a ghost. The person I am now, I love the most. I'm free from burdens, free from endless strife, ready to live a brand new, different life. The fire now is just a gentle glow, a silent promise, peaceful and slow. All that's left is stillness and relief, a final page turned on my past grief. The quiet crackle and a sigh of pure relief. Believe